imagine.
This is the Wall Street Beat Show, SICKDOE and Crypto. And if you didn't know, now you know, bitches. There's Wall Street, I don't know. It's SICKDOE and Crypto, don't flip, yo. There's Wall Street, I don't know. It's SICKDOE and Crypto, don't flip, yo. Talks about making SICKDOE and Crypto. We got these indicators, don't be a hater or a hoe. I gotta let you know, we're making SICKDOE and Crypto. Hit the like and subscribe, we're going on the run. I get excited when I buy crypto. I said I get excited when I buy crypto. You gotta keep your emotions. I said I get excited when I buy. It's time to settle the score. You don't wanna trade crypto no more. If you don't understand that emotion, we'll take you to
Wall Street.
There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's SICKDOE and Crypto. Don't flip, yo. Everybody buy it goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more.
How's everybody doing today? It is Thursday. We got past the hump day. We're now finally into the Thursday, and as I pretty much said, things are going to start changing around here. Things are going to start changing in the crypto world. You hit the like and subscribe. Every day we talk about the crypto news. So, baby, talk crypto to me. Let's go. Pretty excited today as got a bull market. That's the question up there. And yes, the answer is yes. A lot of people seem to ask me this question. Many people ask, when is the next Bitcoin cycle? It is time, as my boy from the Lion King, Rafiki, would say. Made a quick little reel, just fooling around, having a good time. But pay attention, definitely to mention, Tooch. Good morning to you. As Bitcoin, remember, and he says November, 69K. So definitely pay attention to what we're talking about. The Fear Greed Index. You hit the like, subscribe every day for this pretty much Bitcoin news, positivity, love, music, everything we do, right? We talk about it every day. Here we are, gentlemen used to work on the New York Mercantile Exchange who did this kind of thing. Support resistance, research, technical analysis, and things of that nature. What's going on, Sean? So today we're going to talk a little bit about it's happening. What is happening? Well, the Bitcoin rally is happening. Too many fundamentals. Matic, we're going to go real quick, talk about why Matic. I expect Matic, if you are an addict for Matic, just joking around, you're going to be pretty excited today. You're going to hear a little bit about the Ethereum EIP. 1559 upgrade launches on Polygon to burn Matic. We talked about this this couple of days. So if you pay attention, definitely to mention Matic supply is likely to become deflationary. Once fee burning commences, according to estimates by the Polygon team, you're going to be excited because then the burning is a two-step affair. That starts on Polygon Network and completes on the Ethereum network. So do understand what's going on. Polygon Matic is getting picked up to the upside. We did fall harder than I thought on the W, but that is okay. W is finally coming. We hit one more Fibonacci sequence. It was probably the 61.8 Fibonacci sequence when we fell down all the way down. I did tell you it could go down this much, and there was another level down to this side, which was the FOMO out of 201. So there wasn't much I could do about that, obviously. Bitcoin news, very bullish. We talk about Bitcoin every day. We talk about whenever the fear and greed index on the Bitcoin chart seems to be in extreme fear. I don't know what it is. For whatever reason, we start going back to the upside. So pay attention, wink, wink. I think we do know what's happening there. So you must understand. So what token does anybody want to talk about today? I'm pretty excited right now. I have Man of Decentraland trying to break out of this falling wedge. I have a check mark here for you, going to absolutely ridiculous prices. It's not really going that far. We'll say, what was I looking at? This is the 4 hourly on TradingView. It's Man of Decentraland. It's $3.95, $4. But if you could get into this, you would be excited, right? Because then we would have to first break out to this 348 side first. See if we can actually establish a 4 hourly over it. And that would be great. That would be the first level, the first start. And then the second one, obviously, as I'm saying here, talking about $3.95. So we do have work to do. If you get the sideways boring action, this consolidation is coming down. If you see this descending channel, which will turn into a basically a formerly bullish action price here, where you're going to get a lift to the top, hit resistance, as I said, to that. So everybody is talking about Spell, I guess because it's on Coinbase, and you're excited. And I know, I'm confident that is the Ethereum token, if I'm not mistaken, no joking. And there it is. I have it in already. So all the way down, Bobby Brown. There it is. I knew I had it already. All right, so a lot of people have been asking me, Luke himself, what's up, Todd? Obviously, Todd's asking on the Super Chat. Yeah, you can talk on the Super Chat. Tell me what you want to talk about next. Getting to Spell. So if you're interested on a little breakdown of Spell, as we have the bull roaring there, pay attention. Definitely, we're going to break this down right now. Spell. If you're interested in the Super Chat, I want to see if it's working. There it is. Can you do the Chooch token? That's hilarious. He's on there. We're not going to do that. Let's see if we get a serious response. I'm just hanging out for a minute. I want to get a serious response to see if someone does want us to go over something different here, because I don't mind doing Spell. I'm going to break it down. This is what we do for you. But I want to see if there's another Super Chat. So we're sitting here waiting. All right. Are you going to give me another one besides Todd? Is Todd the only person in the chat? I don't believe so. So we'll wait around. We'll do another one. And if we do get one outside the Super Chat, let me know. Here we go. All right, so with Todd's request, we are going to talk about it. Todd, usually descending channel, I want to say a good 65% of the time, you're going to get a breakout to the upside. But if you notice, this channel has extended a little longer than most investors would like to see happen here. This is Spell. This is what? This is the Ethereum token, right? So I don't like talking about these tokens without really having much real history and understanding. This is why I say this is not financial advice. You have to understand, you need to do your own research on some of these things. If you see the flip and the support there, it's pretty strong. So it's enough for me to make a valued opinion here of resistance slash support. And it's really not really an opinion. It's more of it's exactly there, so I can't really fight much of that. 1.5 cents looks pretty strong to me. I think anyone who knows any technical analysis knows that price right there for Spell, we're doing Spell on the 4-hourly. This is the Coinbase chart. It has fallen substantially, really quickly. If you held, you've seen the double top pattern form, and that's what I immediately would have jumped out of this 4-hourly. That's why I look at the 4-hourly. I would have seen this, and then I would have immediately seen this again. Repeat. When is that? December 22nd, December 23rd in a 3-day span. Within that week time, you got a double M pattern. So it's telling you either get in or get the F out. And then when you did see this final 26 cents here, which I have marked right about here in January coming into New Year, I would have seen, okay, there's a problem. I'm having a lot of problems breaking this new high, showing me some type of downward momentum. A double bottom M pattern must be coming, and then boom, that's exactly what happened. A lot of people took profits out. What is going on? They were probably going into Bitcoin, getting ready to establish a Bitcoin dominance of something much, much higher. So do see right now, currently, we are at the price of that 1 cent, almost trying to get to a third into it. So 1 cent and a third more. It's going to take some time for this to come back all the way to what you probably thought was going to just rally past the 3 cents. So everybody did. Thanks. Right through Thanksgiving, we were coming up. If you notice, I wish I had the rest of this for Thanksgiving. This is only into December 8th when it hit Coinbase, I think the 7th or the 8th. There it is. So one day we'll go over Spell. Maybe we'll talk about more in history. What happens here is you got a big downfall. It's consolidating. It's finding its old history of support. So do understand this could be a very, very bullish pattern. This could be very, very good. It's waiting to break out to this bullish wedge here. And what will happen is, if you do notice, the last time it got a nice pull up, it went to about here to the upside. So get to the chase, if I were to say. And this is why you hit the like and subscribe, because you get information like this. It's kind of exciting. I do expect something similar. So if we can break that all-time high, and a lot of people wonder where we're going to go to 2.9. So probably just going to repeat the all-time high again and just hit resistance one more time. So don't expect it much from it. Well, I'm not saying much. That's really nice, right? If you could sign up for this versus that, double your money, I think anybody would do that. So this is Spell. I know it's an Ethereum token. We're going to go back into Bitcoin. I want to talk a little bit about what Bitcoin was going to do now that we're going to just got done doing the TA for you. So let's go into the weekly. I want a lot of people to see the daily and the weekly. Coming in here now, this is what I was talking about. Very, very, very big news here. Now, if you're interested in Bitcoin, you might want to stick around. This is something I'm going to have to change the title to. Check out this chart on the weekly for Bitcoin. And that's pretty much what I'll have to put into it because CRO is a good one. I do like CRO, and I just seen that now. That's an excellent, excellent token. Looking for new higher lows. So we're looking for that. We did establish that probably right here. Looking for the inverted head and shoulders pattern to come in. So if anyone's interested, this is Bitcoin. I do believe we hit the bottom. Perhaps we go through. Now, if we start breaking through here, I don't know if anyone can handle it. We're going to be in for a bearish trend for about 6 months. That is the worst case scenario. That's the shittiest scenario. Nobody really wants to talk about it, obviously, but I'll bring it up and let you know. 30,000, that's what would happen. We'd hit there again, and we would be talking about 6 months. Taking some time to come back into this price. I really don't hope that happens. Now, if we get what we've been getting, a new higher low in Bitcoin, I do believe that if I check a couple indicators and some volume and some relative strength index chart, we are still falling, yes. So I'm waiting for it, but I do see it happening. If you do notice, we are flattening out since July 21. Yes, we went up. But if you do know, we are back at RSI levels from 6 months ago. So during the Christmas time now coming in, you see we got a big jump. Coming back down now into the new year, as you see, we're continuing to consolidate. We're finding some resistance. And last time we found big support, we're finding big support. And last time we did that on the RSI for Bitcoin, we got a nice pull up, nice fake. But what this was, and I want people to understand, is this is an ascending channel. And that ascending channel took us to places where we wanted to be at all-time highs. So if you understand this boring sideways action that you are getting over here over and over is happening right here in front of your eyes. And if you don't notice the momentum of what's going to happen, you're going to be missing out. So understand this chart, understand the relative strength index chart is real as steel. It's definitely a great buy. Everything is looking fresh to death. Cardano is fighting back to the 140 after falling all the way down to the 1. It kind of annoys me. We're going to talk about it real quick before we go. But do understand the new higher lows. If this is the inverted head and shoulders pattern, and if this is the weekly, and it does take a little bit to come right into here, you look February 7th, you better damn look good. Because I'll tell you right now, coming in to that time frame, you're going to see significant pull-ups to the test of the all-time high back to 66 and 69,000. A lot of people don't understand that. I'm going to lose my breath screaming and yelling about it. It's insane. This chart looks so bullish and so insane. I don't know how people aren't talking about it. I don't know how it's not happening, but there it is. I'm losing my mind. And maybe one day people will start to look at this and go, oh, here is the new higher low he was talking about. Here is the 75% of the W he was speaking of. What's up, Gary? We're getting ready to wrap this up. I do apologize to anybody. You want to go back? This is the resistant. If you pay attention to the March of 2021, 59,000. I believe if you could sign up for 59,000, 60,000 coming into the month of March, or perhaps just coming into February, you would sign up for this. Please listen to my voice. I'm very excited. This is absolutely insane. No one's talking about it, not enough people, and it's driving me bonkers. So we have to pay attention to what's going on in the crypto market. We are falling. We are retracing to the same amount we did last time, but the higher price range where we're falling from is a significant percentage down. So do understand that this could be the very, very bottom. Pay attention to the V. What the V may do is get an inverted head and shoulders pattern, start you up to a bullish momentum for so long, coming into this, into May perhaps, and then we fall again. And imagine we fall during May and April again. That would be absolutely insane. But I do believe that there's a chance for the next 2-3 months to come up insane. So get excited. You're invited. Pay attention to the prices of what Bitcoin's doing. Pay attention to Cardano. Definitely pay attention to Cardano. I want to talk about this really quick. Let me take a sip of water. Can we be honest? We have been absolutely on fire with Cardano. 15-minute chart, head and shoulders was the yellow. We talked about it. Doesn't look like one here, obviously. But this is the 15-minute of ADA Cardano. Talk crypto to me here. Now, the blue is the 4-hourly. So the blue, we got that. we're looking pretty good on the blue. I did tell you we would hit all these. Look what's happening. We're hitting resistance at the 141, the old timer support resistance flip. So what's happening right now is in 2 minutes and 50 seconds, which is unbelievable because now we have to sit here and wait till the 11 o'clock hour. All right. This is exciting. This is very exciting now. Listen to me good. In 2 hours, I'm going to be looking at the 2-hourly candle, In 2 minutes, we're going to find a new green candle. And I'm saying a new green candle. Now, I am not saying that it's going to start off green. But if it does, I'm going to tell you right now, basing off Cardano's movement and volume. Now, it's gone down to 1.5 billion today. Understand that. Cardano's in the top 5. Congratulations. You smacked around Solana. We get it. Solana's volume was only 800. I know it sounds like a joke. 800 million. That doesn't seem right. But if you pay attention to Cardano, 1.7 billion now. We were all the way up to 5.6. So understand what's going on, but the volume is coming back in, and we're basically allowing this product, this asset, to form a big W on the forwardly. See, it's almost 30. What is it? Every W that we have going is about 75% formed on the daily. Pay attention to that. That's a very, very, very big bullish pattern. Now, what scares the living bejesus out of everybody? Because we already know the FUD's around. We already know the whales don't want us to make money. We have to pay attention to the tip of that and pay attention to where we're getting the last resistance of the 150 level, because if we do start to do that, my friends, we're going to get a terrible double bottom end pattern that is going to show repeat history of resistance, as I'm showing you on this chart pretty clear. So Fibonacci levels, they've already established on the 4-hourly what they're doing. 141, we've established it. We hit it. I talked about the 136, which is 135.8. We have it circled here on the Fibonacci sequence of 50% pullback, which is a very bullish pattern if we do start to bounce off there. But what I said is we will be coming into the 130 price. I almost guaranteed everybody. We came about as close as you possibly could get, 131 and a third. So, I mean, it really isn't much more, a penny and a third to where we get exactly as I predicted. So pay attention to this stuff. It's very important. What I'm waiting for now, like I said, let's break this M. And how we're going to break this M? Well, the only way we're going to break that M on the 4-hourly is to break that 150 price. So if we don't break the 150 price, we're going to see this M, and everyone's going to be miserable. And I'm confident the entire market, including Bitcoin, will be doing the same thing. So understand that. As I'm telling you, this is the tip of a possible W as we get excited. But do remember, the M can form, and it can be a double bottom M. And it sounds like a joke. We're back in kindergarten. Talk about M's and W's and ABCs and 1, 2, 3s. Understand that this is real technical analysis that helps many investors understand what's going on. Pay attention to the RSI levels. When we talk about it, the Bollinger Band EMA is very important as well. We're getting a tight action. So now if I see this already, I'm going to already tell that we're hitting the EMA ribbon. And you know what's exciting? When my ribbon gets tight like this, there's a big price action coming. And if I look at the history, the last price action was to the upside. So if I were to keep this momentum going, and I were to tell you, where's the next move Cardano's going right now, because I don't know. I don't know off the top of my head because I do this stuff for you. This is exciting. I'm just going to get rid of it. Here we go. I'm excited as hell right now. You have no clue what I'm looking at. I have no clue what I'm looking at. But if I were to look at this right now, and I see the support, and I'm telling you, this is the 4-hourly, so it's going to take some time to develop this. But if I found my support level and where we were really finding it, and it's not there, it's right exactly here. The suspense is killing me. Right there. Bam. Now, pay attention to this. This was about the tip. This was the movement we received on this falling wedge. Do get that. As we're breaking out to the wedge right now, and I'm showing you something on Cardano really quick. Do believe that this is real. And if I show you right about now, and this is kind of exciting because what I do see is a movement of the same length in the history. And if I do get this same movement, and I know the suspense is killing you probably, pay attention to this, ladies and gentlemen, because this is possible. This is very, very possible. So all we're getting is a repeat of 163. Now, how many of you would sign up For the 163, perhaps we adjust. Give me a minute. 160, so we're going to beat the whales. We're going to pay attention to what the whales are doing. Strong and solid support levels are showing me at 156. So this is where you adjust, and now I understand why we're getting to this point level. We're going to beat the whales, and we're going to get out at around 155. This is Cardano. If you pay attention to what's happening, it's pretty clear to me this wants to break out. Now, why do I see this? Because I have not seen this before. And maybe you'll be upset with me because of it, but I don't care because I get upset with myself. This falling wedge finally broke out. I want you to really get that. There was new lower highs forming every time. Lower high, right? Watch. This isn't it, but that is, right? And if you pay attention, every time, we're getting pretty much lower highs every time. This was the only time I was wondering if we were going. But if you look at this falling wedge here, and it's pretty cool looking, falling wedge on the 4-hourly on TradingView, if you pay attention to this with no indicators or anything out, if you see, if I can get these stupid arrows out of the way, that is almost done happening. So let's get rid of it. You can see right here, we formed a tip higher of a price that we have not been to. So we are no longer doing lower highs. Understand that? This is what we call an inverted head and shoulders pattern. It's pretty strong. I see the inverted. I'm probably going to change this really quick because I want everything to be like blue. So we're going to do it really quick, and I want to see on the 4-hourly of Cardano because we've been doing nothing but paying attention to Cardano's growth. If we do continue to find this, yes, this looks great. Ladies and gentlemen, this looks fantastic. We are looking to possibly get back to that price range where we've been on that 156 I just showed. Not only we're going to go through there, but you're going to see this, and this is, wow. I'm a little blown away right now on live air, and this is why I go live, because you never know what you're going to get. It's like a box of chocolates. That's not it. That's not correct. That is correct right there. 193, 194, somewhere along these lines here, you're going to establish some type of resistance. I want a lot of people to understand that. We can wipe away everything that this says. And I'm talking about long-term hold here coming into the month of this flip. This is pretty exciting. We may get a little more ascending channels coming through, but if you do see the trend is trying hard as hell to change here, we are getting an ascending channel here trying to get to the upside. We may stay in this range, but if we do, best believe that's manipulation down here on the blue inverted, but do see that the trend line is hitting a support trend line in this channel. And if the channel is going to continue, it's going to probably take its way all the way to the 193, 194. This is really, I mean, this is super exciting. Wow, I'm lost my breath. Take my breath away here. This is pretty exciting. This is live right now with Wall Street Pete, SICKDOE in crypto. So if you pay attention to what's happening, we're getting a humongous V coming in. And what this could be now is a nice cup and handle. I could be missing the cup and handle. But why I talk about 193, even though it's really not major, if you just seen my cup and handle, and if you understand what's my next support, my next resistance, 208, 206. Now understand this is real. What's going on? How my brother's doing? What's up, Kaplan? Good morning. Talking about this cup and handle on Cardano coming through with an ascending channel. If you pay attention, this could possibly happen. And what I'm doing here is I'm trying to clean it up. I'm trying to clean it up and redo it. If you see here, that is the tip, 208, 206. And a lot of gentlemen wish they had that, right? But if you do notice, the next resistance is probably right about there. Major. I'm talking major. And then you're talking about your cup and handle coming back to your ascending triangle pattern. 156 is going to be a very telling price here. 156 is going to be a support level that you probably did not see. Right now, we're talking about it coming in past for resistance. But if you do notice coming in for a cup and handle, and perhaps this is your upward W forming, it's going to take some time for that. 75% of the market is making, or 50% to 60% a W, an upward W. Where that's happening is right about here, and that's what I'm trying to tell you. So I do believe strongly as I continue to show these falling wedges. The whole market fell, we know, completely history is showing. But if you do see the W, the upward W coming in this rising ascending channel, we are starting to find support levels and break to the upside. So if I get rid of everything again, I want to see what it's doing on my exponential moving average, because that's one of my killers here. Exponential moving average you really got to watch it. Bollinger Bands, you got to pay attention to it. You have to see where we're going with it. It's very important. Please hit the like and subscribe and understand what we're doing with this. For some reason, we're getting so much attention here that we are not getting the indicators to jump up immediately. Come on, baby. Let's go. Oh, I know what I did. I turned them off. You can turn them off here, and then you'll lose basically the indicator, so you can blind it real fast if you wanted to just pay attention to the chart on TradingView. All right, so the exponential moving average, even on Cardano, I thought I said we did that on Bitcoin and it was going through. Oh, no, we did this on Cardano. Now, pay attention. My EMA is definitely hitting resistance on the tip of the band. That's very, very, very crazy because what's happening now is we're trying to break out. And if you see the next candle, as we were talking, remember 2 minutes and 50 seconds and all that? Well, the next one's green, as I said, would happen. There is a huge chance that this is definitely going to show us some bullish action. I'm going to have to go to my indicators to really understand if that's happening, right? Of course. Did we take our indicators off? Remove indicator, put a new one on. We've seen that band now. That's all I wanted to show you. Now, if we get to the RSI level, the RSI level is doing something a little different too. Let's go, Pete. Crypto Talk. Hell yeah, brother. You already know. So let's pay attention to what's going on because, look, the history showed me December 5th, December 6th. We had a nice trend, right? The trend's your friend. Well, perhaps it went down, but if you do see here now what's going on in the January 6th, and it just so happens to be a month later, we're not done. We're not done. So we're going to pay attention to the RSI levels on Cardano. It's getting so much talk. It's getting so much love. Charles Hoskins is working hard with his team. They're in the crypto market. I want to take this. I want to cut it off. I want to show you here what's happening and something a little bit of history. I see a big jump coming. So if you notice, we are doing that. There is an ascending channel forming. That's some very bullish news. If we don't break above now, understand, if we don't break enough on the Cardano 150, 149, that sucker's holding. If you understand that this was December 23rd, right, coming into Christmas, if you celebrate that into the eve, we came down and thought we were going to get this huge bounce to go to the top here. We have to finish. We have no choice, and we're far away from it. But if we keep bouncing and going up, and all this volume keeps coming in, right, refresh, check the volume. If this volume keeps coming in, 1.6, not really that strong. They're trying to fool you here. We can get this. So we're fighting right now. I don't know how much more we could watch this, but if you see right here, 145, 146, that's going to be your first level. First level. Once we do that, if we finish a candle above the 150, I'm telling you right now, Cardano is going to do something crazy, all right? So let's wait. We're going to go to another video later today. Let's see if we're getting this price action. Perhaps this is not what's going on the forwardly, and this is the W we're waiting for. We have to see if it can develop, but that's about all we can do. In the chat section, please, if you may, tell me what token you want to talk about next. I know a W is coming. If you see the channel, if you see on the bottom how I showed you, there could be a double top forming. So understand that too. 4 hourly, I always talk about double tops. So we're covering our A, right? Pay attention, definitely to mention now. If we fool around here, and if we don't get these candles to start really breaking through that 149, 150, as I told you, we're in trouble. You have to understand that. We could see 30K Bitcoin. I don't care what anyone's saying. I'm watching what Cardano's doing, and if I did pay attention, and I was a man to tell you, well, guess what? The cup and handle's right here in front of our face, and maybe we were blind the whole time. Well, sometimes that's what happens. So pay attention to that right now, because that's happening. Yeah, this is why we hit the like and subscribe. This is insane. What I expect here now is another cup and handle real quick before we go. Ladies and gentlemen, a cup and handle will do that. If you pay attention to what I just drew, that was an upward W. So pay attention what this cup and handle forms. When it forms another cup and handle, it will break out to the W. The 155, 150, like I said, we've been harping on it nonstop. Let's pay attention to this level. If we finish $1, a daily, a 4 hourly. Let's get to the 4 hourly first. Let's take our time here, right? If we finish a 4 hourly candle above that 150, like I said, we are in for an exciting moment. That's why I said it is happening. So pay attention. High volatile waves, roller coaster rides now. I don't expect to break through the 37.5 because if we do break that, understand 30,000 will repeat. Okay? Very high volatile waves, very high volatile market. Understand what's going on. Understand what's at stake. We're creating new higher lows. If we continue to do that, 47,000 for 47,000 and a half will be one day a new higher low. It's a joke, but this is what happens. This is the crypto market. Please hit the like and subscribe. Pay attention, as one day we may jump up to the 79. As we already talked, I did believe somewhere in here we would trace the 53 and a half. That'll probably be our support level one day. All right, so Wall Street Pete, from a gentleman who used to work on the New York Mercantile Exchange. Please, not financial advice. Understand you must do your own research. Polygon-Matic is a favorite of mine. I do believe we should talk about Polygon-Matic. Definitely talk about it. We're going to do that tonight. So I promised an algo video, and I promised Matic. So we're going to do that. So tonight, if you're interested, if you like videos like this, please, in the comment section, let me know you like these videos. Algo, we're going to talk about, and then we're going to do the Matic. I don't see why not. Let's see what happens. We're trading 217 on the time of recording. I think it's very important we start really paying attention to these videos more and more of the price when we get on and off. So 217 Matic, let's talk about it. Algo 131 time of writing. So I'm going to put it in here. 217 and 131. We're going to talk about that when we get back on tonight. How I expect Matic to keep going, and let's see what Algo does. But I do expect Matic to keep going. So I'll see you later on tonight. Wall Street Pete, a gentleman who used to work on the New York Mercantile Exchange, is actually a real place. He actually worked there. Guess what? I never thought in my life I'd be saying this, but it's all crypto to me, baby. Let's go. Let's get it done. You have a wonderful night. I'll see you this evening. If you hit the like and subscribe, if you hit that bell notification, you will get our instant live feeds. You'll be able to interact with Wall Street Pete. Please keep it safe. Please keep it safe. And when I say safe, be nice, because this is not going to be the show where we go back and forth. So have a great day, Wall Street Pete, unless it's a debate. We're going to try and get some live people coming on in the show soon. I do hope. I am trying hard to get a couple of guests to come on, see if we can get them to come in and chat a little bit of crypto for you, because I know it gets tired hearing the same voice over and over. It would be nice to bring in another analysis in analytics, someone who wants to talk about analytics and do things on the fundamentals with Wall Street Pete. It would be fun. So do pay attention. You know, we have big things going on in this crypto space and on this channel. Your support is 100% totally recognized. So thanks again, Wall Street Pete, SICKDOE in crypto. Have a great day. See you tonight.